What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we have a super hype video. We're going to talk about the free unlock of NIMROD and the fact that you probably don't have to spend any cores for this event. There are huge bonuses that you can use on this event for very good teams, and because of that the amount of points that you get is so good. And then we have the side event on top of that gives you even more points, that you're in this situation that you probably don't have to spend power cores. Now, we're going to talk about why you should consider saving power cores, but we're going to break down all the information that you need to know in order for you to make the decision that you want. And as always, if you like information on these videos, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so NIMROD event is going to be next week. You want to get as many shards as you can for him as possible. There are 100 shards available free to play, so this means it's a guaranteed unlock, and this is going to be 100% possible free to play. It's actually quite easy. Now let's take a look at the blog where we got this information. So this was the blog from yesterday. We have a Swamp Showdown, where you're going to be able to earn NIMROD Crimson Gear and Purple ISO 8. So great, the usual stuff, the stuff that everyone needs. This is going to start on Monday, and you need to do attacks in Alliance Wars with Mercs for Money, Out of Time, or with Superior 6. Now, you don't have to do attacks, you can keep them on defense and it will count for your points as well. This is part of the new system that Scopely implemented, so you no longer have to switch your defense for offense and mess up your alliance because of this event. So this is definitely going to be a huge deal. Now, this is going to require those teams at gear tier 17, 18 and 19, and depending on which level you have them, you're going to get more character shards and more points from the event, of course. Now, the event overall, it has some decent rewards. So we have, of course, the monthly items. Like I said, we have 100 NIMROD shards that you can get free to play. You also have some Purple ISO 8 that will allow you to unlock Odin faster. And we have some gold and training materials as well. At this point in time, we are really struggling to keep our power cores at bay. And we also have the announcement of the Captain Britain being farmable on the store, on the candy store, and because of that you really want to make sure that you save your cores so you can refresh the store more often. I'm just looking for the candy store update, so here we go. Captain Britain returns and it's gonna be farmable on the candy store. So this is a massive, huge deal, and you really don't want to spend your power cores wasting for ISO 8 or anything else that is not of importance. So keep this in mind. Okay, so let's take a look at the math for this event. It's actually quite simple, and after that I'm going to tell you which characters you should get up to gear T19 in order to complete this event. Okay, so here we go. We have Swamp Showdown. It starts on Monday the 14th, 7 days event. Spend the Dead of Night energy. Now, this is that campaign that we have going on for quite a while, where you can use Blade or Oath or those characters like that, right? From the Night Stalkers campaign. So this one right here, Dead of the Night. And you have nodes that are free to play and you have nodes that are not free to play. But in one of them you can farm gold, in the other one you can farm training materials. But it's not worth it, it's not necessary, it's just not necessary for you to spend power cores here. I don't think it's the case, like, just save your power cores. Now, that's the campaign. Let's go back to the math. So that's where you want to spend your energy. Then we have earn Swamp Army Orbs, and this is going to be from your ISO 8 energy. Of course, you want to spend at least 400 ISO 8 energy per day, so you can complete the battle pass. So I'm not even going to put a number here, because this is already above the bare minimum that you need to unlock a NIMROD, so it's great. And then we have earn Swamp Showdown milestone points. This is going to be the event that you find on the web store where you just have to spend 400,000 candies. Once again, you want to spend these candies just trying to obtain or awaken abilities for Blade, Old Man Logan and Erish, or obtaining shards for Captain Britain. I would just focus on Captain Britain if you already have the awakened abilities, and skip anything else that will be in the store. Okay, so that's going to give you additional 12,000 points, as we can see from the math. And after that, you just need to have these characters at gear tier 19. These are three very important teams for Cosmic Crucible, for Alliance Wars, and so on. So I don't think it's really going to be a huge deal. And on top of that, depending on how many times you use them in Alliance Wars, of course, you should be able to complete these. Now, I'm saying this because it does not say that you actually have to win. You don't have to win. You can use them and then cancel out the fight if you want. It's not super recommended. You're gonna screw up your alliance a little bit, but it's definitely something that you can avoid. Now, if you take a look at the rewards, once again, we have NIMROD shards here at milestone 16, I think. Yes, so milestone 15, we have all the shards. After that, we have a little bit of ISO weight, and we also have gold. So depending on how much you need, you want to spend a little bit of ISO weight energy, but not a lot, guys. Like, you really don't have to spend a lot of ISO weight energy. Just the amount you get daily, it's more than good enough. So really hold on to your power cores, because it's going to be very important. Why do you want to hold on to your power cores? You will need your power cores to unlock a Scarlet Witch zombie. Bad news, but it's the way it is. These type of characters, the zombie characters, you can always unlock them free to play, but it costs you around 400 to 600, maybe even 800 power cores per day. I will explain in a future video how this event works, but it requires around 600 power cores per day, and it's going to be like a 7 days event, or maybe sometimes it's even longer. And you can get some very good rewards. So that's the thing, like the rewards from the Scarlet Witch event are going to be huge, and that's why you really want to save your power cores and not waste on this Swamp Showdown event. Okay, so with this said, once again, easily obtainable the NIMROD shards for this event. Once again, easily, you can get easily 100,000 points. So anything you want above that, you just have to spend a little bit of ISO weight energy here, because we are literally counting nothing out of it. Now, if you are a new player, if you cannot get your characters at gear tier 19, then of course you need to spend ISO weight energy, because otherwise you can't. But for new players, these zombie characters might not be as relevant. You still want to unlock them, but like I said, they are not as relevant. Okay, so let's go back and let's take a look at the characters that you should gear up to gear tier 19 on those specific teams that were mentioned. Okay, so first off, we have the Mercs for Money. The characters that you should gear up is Pandapool. You only need 3, by the way, you only need 3 characters. So Pandapool is the tank. He kind of needs to be alive to defend your team. And he has an assist mechanic, so you need to make sure that he's alive as long as possible. The second one, of course, it's the legendary character, Old Man Logan. And the last one is Dakan. Dakan is very plug and play. You can use him on this team or in some other team. He has revive mechanics when he's together with Old Man Logan, so it's definitely something that you want to take to gear tier 19, because he does a lot of damage. This is definitely a character that is going to last for a long time. Moving on, we have the next team, which is the Out of Time team. This team has some interesting characters, but the ones I would recommend you to gear up is, of course, Black Knight. Is very, very powerful. But other characters that are not right now super important, but they will be more important in the future, believe me. Cosmic Ghost Rider is very strong against protectors, including Mephisto. Then we have Starbrand. This guy really is underrated. I'm gonna tell you, he's very underrated. But if you get him big enough, he really claps. He really claps. He can one-shot entire teams by himself. And if you went through Dark Dimension 8 already, you probably have experienced this when he does his ultimate and he deletes your entire team. So those are the 3 characters I would gear up: Black Knight, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and Starbrand. And finally, for the Superior 6, you should get up Craven, Lizard, and Green Goblin Classic. These are the characters that you can kind of want to pair up or with Vulture or with some other characters as well for Dark Dimension 7, Dark Dimension 8, Legendary Section. These are characters that are always important. They are always important, or for Scourges, or for Trials, or for Cosmic Crucible, or for Alliance Wars. So the investment on these characters is going to be very long lasting, very long lasting. So absolutely must have. And once again, this is going to allow you to easily get character shards for this guy. And like this, you don't have to save ISO 8 energy. And just because of that, I'm gonna spend my ISO 8 energy right now just to show you that I'm not bullshitting you, and that I'm not even spending my power cores or anything like this. I'm gonna save everything just for the end of the month, because like I said, the Scarlet Witch event is going to be so important that if you miss out, it's gonna be way worse than getting like a little bit of ISO 8 or extra gold or anything like that. It's just not that important. So there you go, I spent my ISO 8, and with this we conclude this video. Once again, how to get the NIMROD for free, some ISO 8 blue as well, and this is going to be without spending your power cores, because once again, you should be saving your power cores or to unlock Captain Britain or to unlock a Scarlet Witch at the end of the month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.